Okay guys, we will do some live trading. We will go through my daily watch list and look at the underlyings one by one. First of all, we have currency pairs, we have some major indices, and we have some commodities. We look at Euro US dollar. We see a pretty nice downtrend since at least February 22. I think the downtrend is starts here, but from here we have a little trend break. So I don't like this break here. I count the real trend from here, let's say. But what we see is that the trend corrects back to this 55-day moving average, and then starts the trend movement down again, corrects to this average, moves down, and so on. I think we could realize a short trade here, but I would want to wait for the next candle. So this candle, this daily candle, will close in 2 hours and 35 minutes, and before taking a trade here, at least on the daily basis, I would want for the next candle to form. We can look at the hour, and we see I don't know what happened a few hours ago, but this was pretty crazy. I did a trade here and I got really let's look at the smaller time frame. Okay, I did a trade here and I went in long here because I thought, okay, we have a nice little uptrend and we are in a correction and we have a bullish signal here. So I made a long trade and put my stop loss somewhere here. Yeah, I think it was somewhere here because I thought this is the new low of the trend, and this is a reasonable level for my stop loss. So the price went down, stopped me out, and then it went all the way up, and I really don't know what happened at this moment because this extreme movement was visible in all my underlyings. Okay, so even the indices, you see this. I don't really know what happened, but it was pretty freaky. Remember, this is a 5 minutes chart, so this movement happened in 10 minutes, also 5 minutes, and that's all. Yeah, I don't see a trade right now. Maybe we could wait for the price to correct somewhere like here and then start a trade, because then we could put our stop loss here. But at the moment, maybe if the price breaks down from this level, breaks down, corrects back up, and then goes further down, we could set our stop loss here. But at the moment I would wait because I expect the price to go up a little more and then go down, or it goes up further. I don't know. I don't have a clear signal right now. For the moment it looks like if the price tends to go further down, this would also match with the daily chart, because we're in a bigger downtrend. We corrected back to this moving average, and now it's time for the price to go down again. But yeah, we will wait. USD JPY. On the daily chart we have a pretty nice uptrend, but this trend was broken here, you see, and the trend is broken here. All these lows are broken, and this bigger low here is broken too. So I don't know how strong the uptrend will be in the future, because a trend break is typically a bad sign for the trend itself. We also see that we have a strong bearish movement here, so we will wait. I wouldn't do a long trade from the daily basis, or on the weekly basis also not. I would want to wait here for a clear signal, again as with Euro US dollar. On the 5 minutes chart we have a pretty nice movement here, but we are at resistance level here, so we either have to wait until the price corrects back here and then goes up, or we have to wait until the price breaks out of this resistance area here, corrects back and goes further up. I think it, I don't know, I think it could consolidate a little bit and then break up, or it will go down and then further up. I don't know. So I think we should wait for a clear signal here. Pound US dollar 1 day chart. Similar to Euro US dollar, we have a downtrend, but again we have a strong bullish movement here, so I wouldn't realize a short trade here. No, I wouldn't. What's that? Okay, I wouldn't do a short trade here. So next, underlying USD CHF. I looked at this and I really like this constellation. Let me explain. First of all, we have some kind of a range here. I know not pretty nice, but at least some kind of a range, and we have a strong support level here, and this level was broken twice. So first of all, it was broken here, prices went down, broke this level, then buyers came in and pushed the price up, but the sellers were stronger and they pushed the price down again, breaking this support level, and now the price goes down. I think we could do a short trade here, but not on the daily basis, maybe on the hour. For me to make a trade here, it needs the price needs to correct back to this breakout level. So we see the price going up a little bit. Either the price has to go all the way up to this breakout level here, or it has to correct a little bit, and then we get the clear bearish signal, and then we could start a short trade. But for now, I don't think that we should make a short trade, especially now if we look at the 5 minutes chart. We had a breakout here. Yeah, we had a pretty strong and pretty quick breakout here. So it could very well be that the price corrects back to this level and then goes up. I really don't know. Nobody knows what will happen in the markets. However, Australian dollar, US dollar, I thought this could be a great short opportunity. A few hours ago I thought this, but now when I see this pretty strong bullish signal and the breakout from this trend channel here, or this trend line, as well as a breakout over these moving averages, yeah, I don't think that we could make a nice short trade here, at least not on the daily basis. Yeah, we look at the hour. Yeah, not that great. Not that great of a trading opportunity. Yeah, on the 5 minutes, yeah, maybe, but I don't think this is such a great opportunity. I mean, we have a great strong bullish movement, a nice correction, a bullish movement again, but now we went below all these lows here, so this trend movement is broken. Yeah, and I don't want to trade in a sloppy trend, you know. Maybe if we get a strong signal, so this would mean a pretty fast, pretty strong green candle, maybe in combination with high volume. This would be great, but at the moment it's just like flipping a coin. Could go up, could go down. On the 5 minutes it looks like it would go up. On the hour, yeah, it's an uptrend in the middle of a correction, so we could either try to catch the low of the correction, or we could wait for a clear signal, and that's what I typically do. One good news is that the trend or the correction is catched by this 21 moving average. Yeah, I would wait. Maybe we get a nice opportunity a little later. USDC AD 1 day. I always look at the charts on the 1 day basis, and when I think I'm at an interesting price level, I will go down the time frames until I am at the 15.5 for 1 minute charts. Privately and normally I trade the 1 minute, the 1 day chart and the 4 hours chart. When I work with high positions, when I risk $200 or $300 per trade, I never trade below the 1 day time frame. But for our live trading videos, it would be very boring if I would trade on a daily basis. So I think we could make a trade here. No, I don't like this. We look at the US 100. Yeah, you see we are consolidating here. Could go up, could go down. It's just like like flipping a coin. At this moment, we look at gold. We could make and try a long trade, but yeah, I don't think this would be very clever. Yeah, we could try to make a trade here. For the sake of entertainment, I will make a trade here. I will set my stop loss as 96.554, and I will trade 5 units. Okay, so this is my stop level. This is my entry point. This is not a great trade because we have a nice uptrend. This would have been a very nice entry level. This would have been a very nice entry level, as well as this level and this level. But as we see, our chart or our price moves its way up this moving average here. No previous low was broken, as we see, higher highs, higher lows, and at this point prices broke below these lows and are at the level of these lows, but in reality we have a trend break here, and to do a long trade from this point is pure speculation. It's not professional, I have to tell you. Yeah, professional traders I think would not do this trade, because it's really just for the sake of entertainment. I wanna make at least one trade in my video. Today we look at gold, we look at UK 100. Yeah, I don't really see nice trades right now. Let's look here. Nah, okay, we will leave it as it is. Yeah, maybe. Nah, we will leave it. We will watch this trade to work out. I think I will get stopped out, but we cannot know for now. But yeah, I don't think that the price will go up. But that's the beauty of a stop loss. You minimize your risk, and therefore everything is fine. I will skip the video, and now it gets maybe it gets a little entertaining. We will we watch the price. Yeah, okay, I will skip the video now, and we will see in the future. Okay, so our trade has developed a little bit. We see that the price goes against my target. My target would be somewhere here, or maybe even higher, but as I feared, the price is going down. A quick explanation on why I use such small positions. the reason for this is that in live trading I try to trade as aggressive as possible, and I just want to show you some trading for the sake of entertainment, for the sake of maybe explaining some errors, some fails new traders regularly do, and normally in normal trading you would risk maybe $50 or $100 per trade, but in normal trading you would be much more careful. You would analyze the underlying much more intensively, and you would definitely not start a trade like this. As I explained, we have a clear trend break, and if you risk high amounts of money, you wouldn't do a trade like this. But I remember when I was a total beginner, I did trades like this very often because I was driven by hope and grief, and I think most of new traders will can relate, but yeah, however, that's the reason why I trade very low amounts, because I trade with real money, not on a paper trading account, because I don't really like that. I would also recommend to all very new traders. First of all, I'm not a professional trader at all, and this is no trading advice or something. These videos are just for fun and maybe a little educational, but definitely no trading advice. But for me, it was very helpful when I started trading. I traded with a paper trading account, which means with not with real money, with gamble money basically. And then I started to trade with real money. And when I started trading with real money, in the beginning I traded with exactly those amounts with really small losses. But the difference and the why it's superior to practice with real money is because you learn the psychological challenges you will definitely encounter when trading. Trading is 100% psychological. It's not that much about knowledge or chart patterns or whatever. Yes, of course, you need some basic knowledge about how prices behave, how trends work, how different chart patterns appear in the chart, but I would say at least 95% of trading and of successful trading is psychological, and it's patience, it's controlling emotions. In this case, this trade was not wise. As a new trader, I would see this movement and I would think, okay, this is an uptrend, and I would jump right in most of the time with way too great positions, and I would not lose stop losses because I thought, yeah, the price will go up again, and I was afraid of getting stopped out, of losing money. And what happened is that I lost 50, 60, 100, $200 in really stupid trades. Sometimes I would forget the trading hours my broker was offering, and suddenly I couldn't close the trade because I was after the trading hours. The trade was overnight. In the morning I looked at my account and I lost a bunch of money. So my tips for you, first of all, always use a stop loss. Always. Okay, I got stopped out. As we see, my trade is closed now. But that's all right. We want to get stopped out if if the price doesn't behave the way we expect it to behave. I thought maybe once again I tell you, this trade was not smart in the first place, but there was a small chance that the price will go up again here, and I used this chance, but the price didn't behave the way I wanted it to behave, and now I'm happy that I'm stopped out, because if the price goes down further, I would have lost more money. And I always prefer having a small risk, a controlled small risk, over a potential profit. Okay, forget about FOMO, if you heard about it, fear of missing out. Never fall for it. Always control your risk first, and don't cry after missed profits. That's all for today. If you liked my video, please leave a like. If you wanna see me lose money or win money, or at least talk a little bit about price action and chart patterns and real life trading, not in theory. There are lots and lots of videos about trading, but most of them are in theory, with hand-picked charts where people can show you what is a resistance, what is a trend, what is a moving average, and so on. But it's always with hand-picked charts, and from me you get the real experience. We will look at different underlyings, maybe some stocks. On a daily basis, we will look at them on different time frames, and we'll talk a little bit about them. If you want to see more of this, please subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate that, and we see next time. Thank you for watching.